Y'all, please tell me if I was wrong for doing this, okay? I feel like I was, but like maybe I need to ask the person of that community. So I used to work in retail, and I used to get so tired of every day. I used to get asked, "Are you Muslim?" Every day by like every other customer, and I'm like, and it would just be so irritating after a while, and I would be like, "Oh, you Muslim?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm a nun." And they'd be like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "What you doing here?" I'm like, "I gotta work, gotta pay the bills." And I shouldn't laugh. Now that I think about it, that was such a dumbass thing to say. I shouldn't have been saying that, huh? I don't know, I just get so irritated. Like, I should ask a nun. Is there like a nun community on TikTok that I can ask this question? Was I wrong? I'm so sorry.
Let me tell you how some, but not all, of my residents have no filter. So I'm just casually minding my own business in the hallway, and one of my residents called me over to help real quick. And I like to make like their lives entertaining and give them a little smile and make them laugh. So I go over there real quick, and I'm like,
"Hello, how are you? What can I help you with?"
And my mask was up, so she was like, I'm sorry, could you take your mask down for me real quick? And I was like, sure. Well, I was like,
"Sure, no problem."
And she goes, "Whoa, you are one ugly lady." And I was like, damn, like.
Okay, so I just remember this story time from like a couple months ago that happened to me. So I go into a store one day, my whole ass is out in these shorts that I'm wearing. They're like super, super short, and I knew I didn't care. And there's a dad and a daughter, and I'm standing like 2 feet away from them. He wanted me to hear him talking. And he turns to his daughter and just goes, "Look at her. Just know you're never allowed to dress like that. Like, that's trashy. Like, you're never going to dress like that." So I was literally like, fuck off. I whipped my head around so fast. I make direct eye contact with the little girl, and I'm just like, "Yeah, don't dress like me because creepy men like your dad will stare at you." And he was so angry. The little girl's like laughing. He's like staring at me literally like he wants to choke me out. And I just walk away with my entire ass facing him with my whole ass out. And he's so mad. And I don't know, it was just like a great moment.
Now, teachers wonder why nobody liked them. Girl, this is why nobody like y'all. So I'm just here trying to get a little head start on my assignments. Come on, don't make me look like I'm lying. So I'm looking up the book that my teacher, Miss Cecilia Johnson, said we need for the term. Look at this. $380 to buy, $130 to rent. Girl, what the fuck? Who the fuck do you think you are? It didn't sit right with me, so I had to send out a very planned out, dedicated, respectful email. I'll let you know if Miss Cecilia gets back to me. Miss C answered. Hey, Miss C! First off, that's cool. Not you putting the subject as that's cool with a question. Second of all, it's already a rating 2 because you sent this long-ass textbook, this long-ass essay, this long-ass Bible. Who's gonna read? Afternoon. I apologize that it took me so long to respond to this email. I do not use this email account anymore, so for future reference, please try to contact me on the new email address provided on WebAdvisor. Girl, shut that shit down. I'm sorry I didn't get the gist. First off, grammar. I'm sorry I didn't get the gist, darling. Who are you calling your darling? Also, I'm sorry that you can't afford the textbook for the term, but there's nothing I can do about that. Whoever you got to send me mass emails didn't harm or affect me in any way because, like I said, this account will be disabled. It is unused. Class starts in about a week. Good luck figuring it out. Not her sending the kiss emoji back. Miss C. Don't fucking play with me, Miss C. Cecilia Johnson! Drop the addy, I want to fight.
Okay, let me tell you about my day because the white people were what? Trying me. So I'm at the register and this guy's paying for his food, but his card only had 9 cents on it, so it only charged him 9 cents. So I was like, "Sir, you have a remaining balance of blah, blah, blah." And he was like, "What? Why is that?" And I was like, "Because your card only had 9 cents on it." And I said it kind of loud just to give him that, "Oh, your card got declined" treatment. You know what I'm talking about? And so he I cannot even make this up. He goes, "What? That's preposterous. I have thousands of dollars on this card." And I was like, all right, let's pipe down, King Arthur III. It's not preposterous. You just not balling like you thought you was balling. And that's okay, baby. So he proceeds to show me his bank account. I'm not even kidding. He shows me his bank account. He was like, "You see that top row? That's how much I have." First of all, it said $483. I am not Edgar Allan Poe, but that is not thousands. And second of all, why are you showing me your bank account in the first place? Do you see the color of my skin? I will rob you. But anyways,
The first assignment for one of my classes is you have to submit a video of you introducing yourself and explaining what your walkout song is. Just watch the video I made. Just watch this.
Hi, my name is Gianna Vitale. My pronouns are she, her, and my walkout song is this newer song that like no one's really heard of yet. It's called WAP. It's spelled W-A-P. It stands for wine and pizza. It's two of my favorite things, and it's by this like underground, not really like well-known artist. Her name is Cartib. And she actually features her friend on it named Megan, who is a horse girl, which is just, I really like the song, and you should check it out.
I'm gonna submit it.
I'm about to tell you guys a really funny story because I just saw a video of somebody who's like, I want to go to LA and like just purposely bump into Kylie Jenner and be like, watch where you're going, to like put her in her place. So that actually happened at my elementary school where Kim and Kanye came to like tour it and like see if they wanted their kid to go there or whatever. And we used to have this like carpool lane where you would go and you would drop off your kids, but you like can't park in the carpool lane obviously because it has to keep moving to drop off kids. So the guy who was running the carpool lane was just sitting there, whatever, and noticed that a car was parked at it and was like, oh my god, like who parked in the carpool lane? Like Kim and Kanye come out, they get in the car and they're like, hey, he's like, hey, you can't park in the carpool lane. And Kanye was like, do you know who I am? And this man, this legend, this parent running the carpool lane goes, yeah, you're the dick who parked in the carpool lane. Absolute legend. Absolute legend.
So my new favorite pastime is going on TikTok live and pretending that I've been possessed. And the only reason I do it is because whenever I go on, someone's always like, Spencer, there's something behind you. I think it's a demon. So last night I went along with it and pretended to be possessed. But it turns out that someone was screen recording. And this is what everyone in my live got to see.
Don't fuck with me like. Oh my god, guys! I think whatever it was is like.
What the fuck?
So another one of my favorite memories whenever I do something embarrassing, thinking about other embarrassing things that people have done, would bring me peace. My brother was a senior in high school, Coral Gables Senior High, right? And he calls me. I'm at work and he's like, you need to pick me up right now. It's an emergency. And I'm like, okay. So I go to pick him up and he's like crying. And I'm like, what's wrong? And he said that he had his crush in like his cooking class. And she was like, where did you get your jeans from? And he was like, oh, like PacSun, like I get all my jeans from whatever. And she was like, those are not from PacSun. And he's like, what do you mean? And he like turns around and looks at his pockets and there's embroidered sunflowers because he got the laundry mixed up and he picked up my jeans. And she was like, those are not from PacSun. Those are from Delia's. And he was crying. And he didn't go to school for like.
So as many of you noticed, I'm now screaming in my car again. And there's a reason as to why I have to do this. And it's because the people in the room next to me reported me to the hotel manager, and I was asked not to scream in my room anymore, even though I was screaming in a pillow. But what's funny is last night, I was up until 2 a.m. because my lovely hotel neighbors decided to watch a movie at full volume. Next on my daily scream list, as many of you know, I'm in this hotel because my house is getting renovated and the renovators cut through my cable wire. No Wi-Fi, can't do schoolwork, so I'm here now. Well, it seems as though bad luck follows me everywhere because this morning, while I was in my math lecture, there was a shortage in the hotel break room. So I lost my Wi-Fi yet again. Why does this shit keep happening to me? Ah! There's literally someone in the car next to me, but I could give less of a fuck. Now, where shall I begin? So, as many of you know, I'm doing college online, as a majority of other college students are doing. Now, tell me why I tried to enter my fucking Zoom call today and it wouldn't let me in. So I emailed my professor, I emailed all of my classmates, and my professor was like, Spencer, I don't see you trying to get into the Zoom call. And I politely told him like, hey, I've literally been trying to get into this Zoom call for the past 15 minutes. Turns out he made a new Zoom call, and he gave everyone in the class a code except one fucking person. I wonder who that person could have been. Oh yeah, me! He didn't give me the Zoom code! The only fucking one! Lastly, I don't know who emails me 30 Christian pamphlets a day, but I don't want them! What the fuck is going on? Here you go, bitches. I'm giving you your screaming warning right now. Because in all of my videos, you guys are always like, Spencer, you need to give us a scream warning so I can turn down the volume. Here it is! Now, let's get into it. As many of you know, I'm currently staying in this hotel because I don't have any cable or Wi-Fi at home. And the cable company was supposed to come to my house for the past 2 weeks! And today, the cable company said that they put us as a priority and they're gonna be at our fucking house to fix the cable! Well, guess who had to book another night in this lovely hotel because the cable company didn't fucking show the fuck up! And I was gonna leave a shitty review on Google. Oh, but look at that. Out of all 30 reviews, a majority of them are 1 star. So they obviously just don't give a fuck. Optimum cable and Wi-Fi. Cut the bullshit. Hey everyone, you know what time it is. So let me just give a little backstory so this makes sense. So basically, when you work at a job, you can hand in your 2 weeks, which is what I did when I worked at Starbucks. Hence, I use the word worked. Now today, I had an opening shift. I was expecting to work the next 2 weeks, get that pay, and not even halfway through my shift, I got called to the back. And I was informed that corporate told me that I did not have to complete my 2 weeks and that I could just go home. So if you don't know what that means, technically I didn't get fired, but I got asked to leave. And with TikTok now being shut down and me officially being unemployed, I kinda just wanna fucking bullshit. Why the fuck is my fucking life so